Good morning guys, how are you? I hope you have had an amazing week this week. It is the weekend again already. This week has gone so quickly and it's Mother's Day weekend. It is my very first Mother's Day and I'm pretty excited, but first it is Saturday and we are going for Nathan's very first haircut. Like, his hair has got completely unmanageable in the last couple of weeks. It's been getting longer and longer. It's now grazing his shoulder blades, gets in the way, gets tangled in his bibs. So today we're going to go do something about it and it's pretty exciting. Like, it's a big, feels like a big risk. Like, I don't know what they're going to do to his hair. I don't know if I can trust them.
It'll grow back. That's the benefit, is it will grow back.
It will grow back, whatever happens, and hopefully it won't grow back in the shape of the mullet that he has at the moment. I can't believe how quickly that just happened. I felt like we went in, he had his haircut, we came out, and
That's
I haven't
exactly
had time to process it. He has got no hair left. Oh, it's so sad.
He's got loads of hair left.
He does have loads of hair left.
It just doesn't get in the way, because the bit that does get in the way is now gone.
That is true. It's really short around the back, which is perfect for just general functional reasons. He doesn't look like a reject from the 80s anymore, which is amazing.
So it's now just
But he looks so grown up. Well, I don't know how I feel. I was really excited going in and I'm really glad we've got it done. I feel really good for it. But part of me just feels a bit like tense and I don't know. The girls in there were really good. They were really friendly. They were really nice to Nathan. But he fell off the seat. Like, there's a little car with a little car seat in it and he fell off and he was sitting in the footwell of the car for ages until we picked him up and plunked him back on the seat again. He seemed so chuffed with himself. And they were playing Paw Patrol, which is like his favourite TV show, apart from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Well, basically they're the only ones he watches. But he's seen it before, he loves it, and he was completely enthralled while he was having his haircut, which was really good. Even if you keep doing this. I think this might be his first certificate.
No.
No? What was his first certificate?
I'm sure we've got one on the wall for something.
Oh, and that was just he went to Heartbeeps that day.
A certificate!
Certificate. He was supposed to get a certificate on like the day he was born because we donated the placenta and the stem cells and stuff to, was it Anthony Gormley? That can't be Anthony Gormley, that's an artist, not an institution. Anyway, we donated all his stem cells and he was supposed to get a certificate for that and possibly a little t-shirt and he never got one. That should have been his first one. We're heading up to my mum's now, and because we stopped off in Leicester first, we're going a different way to normal. And it's the way we used to come when we lived in the city centre years and years and years ago, before this guy, before Shep, before everybody. And it was really nice because we're kind of reminiscing about the trip that we used to make, and we've just stopped off at the same services that we always used, but they've knocked down our pub. So we had to go to Starbucks instead.
You're too hard to handle and full of doubts. Say that I should give you up for someone better, but no, she's a roller coaster. Oh, she's a flame. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her. She can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her. I'm falling, try again. Get up and try again.
Anyway, Starbucks was great. We had a lovely little play, all stretched our legs, and now back in the car. Nathan has been wide awake in the car on the way back from Starbucks back to Preston. We're now like 2 miles away.
No, half a mile.
We're now half a mile away.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, I've gone really blurry. Can't see my face. Yeah.
Out of focus.
I'm out of focus. There we go. Right. We're now only like a minute away from my mum's house. We are so close. I guess he's just fallen asleep. It is nearly bedtime. In fact, it is 12 minutes to bedtime. which is why he's fallen asleep. He's pretty good. Like, he's got this routine thing completely down.
He's better at his routine thing than we are.
He is. But this is really inconvenient. Because now we're going to have to wake him up again. Hello. So you are awake. Good timing. Let me swivel you around. Ta-da! Hi. You ready to go see your Nana? Are you? Where's Nana and Grandad? Hi, Mr. Blue Eyes. Happy Mother's Day, guys. Today is my very first Mother's Day. I know I told you yesterday, which was like 10 seconds ago, but it is, and it's exciting. I woke up this morning, I have had cards and presents, and it is amazing. I've had a lovely time. We're now off on our way to Chris's mum's house to go and see Nathan's grandma, go and wish her a happy Mother's Day, and go and have some playtime. We were supposed to see her this week at our house, but she's been really ill. She's broken her wrist, so we didn't get to see her. So we are making up for our lost time this week. They're getting up now. I really like my hair today. I've done it exactly the same way as I always do it. How is that possible? You don't change anything, but some days it works and some days it doesn't. I like it.
Too hard to handle and full of doubts. Say that I should give you up for someone better, but no, she's a roller coaster. Oh, she's a flame. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her. She can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her. I'm falling, try again. Get up and try again. No, no, I ain't giving you up. No, I'm giving you up. No, no, I ain't giving you up. No.
That ended up being a lot shorter visit than we had planned. Chris's mum seemed really happy with her Mother's Day present, but Nathan is absolutely burning up. He was warm this morning when he got up, and he had a dose of Calpol, and he lost his extra heat, and he's been fine ever since. But I think the Calpol must have just worn off. It's been 4 hours since he had his last dose, and he is absolutely burning. We've put a thermometer under his armpit, which was the only thing that Chris's mum had because she doesn't have a baby, and it was like, I don't know, 38.5 when we stopped measuring, and it was still climbing. So we have now stopped at Sainsbury's. We're going to buy an in-ear thermometer, get a good gauge on how hot he actually is. He's had some more Calpol, and hopefully, fingers crossed, his temperature comes down and everything's okay. But it's a little bit worrying. Nee, you're just keeping us on your toes. Always keeping us on our toes. Seems a lot happier since we stripped him down to his vest though, don't you? You don't need all those extra pesky layers. No, you a good boy? You got no rosy cheeks now either. You're smiling at that baby. Got all those expressions. Hi. Hi, baby. He generally seems okay in himself. I mean, he's a little bit grouchy today, but not much more than normal. And other than being hot and, well, a little bit grouchy, he seems alright. So I'm hoping it's just a bit of misery, because I get moody when I'm hot, so hopefully it's just a combination of things, you know, too many clothes, too much central heating, and a little bit of teething, and then it all leads to a really high temperature, so I'm sure he'll be okay, I'm sure he will. No, Chris is with this thermometer though. Look who is feeling a lot better now. Are you all sorted? He scared us so much earlier. When we tested him with the digital thermometer, he spiked at like 39.2 degrees. And when I spoke to you last, I really thought that today was going to end up in a blur of out of hours GPs or A&E or something to get somebody else to tell me that he was going to be okay. And he was fine. His afternoon has kind of gone by in a blur of Calprofen and Calpol. But we got control of his temperature, it's come right down, and he's fully dressed again. Like, his temperature is so low, he is able to wear a long sleeve t-shirt on top of his vest, which is awesome, isn't it? Have you had a good Mother's Day? I've had a lovely Mother's Day. It wasn't quite the day I had planned. There was rather a lot more stress than I would have liked for my very first Mother's Day. But we're all okay, we're all happy, aren't we? Yeah. And we've nearly all got full tummies. Nathan's just had some more milk, and Chris has run into the services to go and get us a snack for the car, basically. A bit tired. Don't look tired. Yeah. Hi. Oh, that was bright light. You had fun today? Did you have fun? I went to see Grandma earlier and he had tons of fun playing in Grandma's house, didn't you? And we didn't tell them. We forgot to tell our vloggy friends all about the toys at Grandma's. She'd bought him a activity cube that he loved. It's the first toy he's had. You're blocking me. Stop getting in the way of my camera. First toy he's had where he could stand up and play with it. So he was loving playing with that. And then he had this like ball popping machine, which I thought was pretty cool. His dad thought was really cool. He was not that fussed yet. I think he might be a little bit too young. You didn't understand it, did you? No. You put the balls in and then they spin around and then they pop out the top. But you didn't understand that. But that's okay, you've got time yet. You're only 10 months old. You're only 10 months. So then, after his scare and his many naps and all of his drugs, we had playtime with Nan and Grandad, didn't we? Yeah, he loves to play with them. And now we've got a Shep in the back of the car. Shep! Shep, 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 Shep! Hello! So he's not talking to the camera today. We're finally taking him home. Mum and Dad have had him since we were in Bristol last week and we've really missed him. We've been home all week with no dog. It's been so weird. So, we're all back together again, aren't we? What are you doing? Can you see Shep? Where's that Shep? You're not looking anymore. The time it took me to get the camera out, you stopped looking out the window.
Did you guess it?
Anyway, mister, it is past your bedtime, isn't it? You should be asleep.
I'm not sure what Jen has or hasn't said, but this little man has been pretty miserable the past few days. He's had a fever. Shh, dog, shh. He's had a fever, and yesterday was one of the worst days in quite some time for both of us. I was exhausted from the weekend because all I've done is stay awake, do loads of exercise. On Sunday I'd burnt like 800 calories or something and barely eaten anything, and then the whole weekend just took its toll. So yesterday we were both practically dead, weren't we? Yes, we were so practically dead. But today, despite the fact that I had to wake him up after his morning nap early, hello, I had to wake him up early so we could go to the health centre to get him checked up for his 10-month check. That's right, he is 10 months old. He's going so fast. 10 months old, and he's been a superstar. We got there, not grumpy, so happy, chatty, weren't you? So happy and chatty. Oh, yes. And then we thought, on the way back, we'll go shopping. And we were there for... I love you too, buddy. He just gave me a kiss. Oh. And he sat in the trolley and he didn't moan once. Normally, he's biting the handle of the trolley and he's going and everything. Despite the fact that I had to wake him up, he was due a feed and he must have been bored. He was in such a good mood. And he still is. I've just fed him though. I've just fed him. And I want to say he's probably due a nap. He's still got a bit of a cold. He's sniffling away, aren't you? Hello. Oh, that's the bottom. That's the handle. Oh, you want it closer? You want to say, look at my snotty nose, people. Look at my snotty nose. Anyway, I'll see if I can make the most of him for the next few minutes until he starts getting super tired. And then, you go for a nap. Oh, wow. Dizzy. Are we dizzy? Are we dizzy? Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna fall. Shep's excited. Oh, I'm so happy when he's happy. Makes my life so much easier. See you in a bit. Jen's only just made it back from work. She has a hair appointment and she's got to go pretty much straight back out. But I want her to benefit from Nathan's super happiness because he's still in a great mood as much as possible. So we're all off out on a bit of a WALK, or the dog inside, a walk to take Jen to her hair appointment. And this guy, be super happy for mummy now, can't you?
No, of course I can't.
This sunset sums up the amazing day we've had today. He's been such a good kid.
I've had my hair done. I don't know if anyone can tell. It's basically the same as it was before. Kept my fringe, kept my colour, kept my length, just got it all kind of redone and fresh, and it smells amazing. Like, You really need to be able to smell this. It's coconut and it is gorgeous. Since we've had Nathan, Chris can't come pick me up again, which is what he used to do pre-baby. Nathan's been asleep in bed, obviously, because it's super late, which means that I had to walk home, and it was dry and not raining. So I got to like come home with my hair all in one piece. While Chris was in the supermarket yesterday, he picked up some strawberries for, well, mostly for us and some for Nathan. And Nathan is now gonna have his very first taste of strawberry. And some strawberries. Yay! Is that yummy?
Explain how a former spy and his daughter were poisoned.
Do you not like it?
Soviet nerve agent, and how the Duke of Edinburgh earned more than the Queen on this small screen.
Hi. I've had a dentist appointment this evening, and while I was in there we thought we'd take Nathan in, let him have his first visit to the dentist. So he got stickers. How cool is this? I'm assuming this is one sticker for me and one sticker for him. Do you think I got a sticker? There's 2 stickers.
Maybe it's one for him and one for his...
One for his book, maybe.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. He did also get like a passport and a bunch of leaflets and all sorts of fun filling out things. But he's now officially registered at the dentist, and he was super good. I mean, his checkup lasted all of about 30 seconds. When we walked in, the dentist had his full stuff on. He had like a mask on, he had his little binocular things on with a torch, so you could barely see any of his face. And Nathan was just like, what the hell? What is wrong with your face? You can see the confusion. It was awesome. And he was really good. He had no issue with the dentist putting his finger in his mouth or anything like that. And the dentist just said, kind of like, keep bringing him back. Every time Chris and I go to the dentist, bring him along, let him come in and let him see everything and experience it. And basically, hopefully, that way he won't ever develop a fear. Plus, our dentist is really nice and lovely, and that all should help. I hope we don't ever get a mean dentist. I hate mean dentists. Today's gonna be a really weird day. I've just left the house, Saturday morning, and I'm by myself. And the moment I really don't feel good about it. I'm supposed to be going out. It was my friend's birthday a couple weeks ago. We are not going anywhere. I'm going down to London to go and see her, to go hang out for the day, and it's gonna be really fun, and we're gonna do this awesome, like, scavenger hunt thing through the city, and it's gonna be really cool. But this is the first time that I've left Nathan, like, purely for fun. I have no obligation to go, I have no work commitment to go. I'm going because I want to go, because I want to see my friends, and it sounds like it's an awesome day. And that I am really, really struggling with, because I don't want to leave him. I don't actually want to go. But I really want to go. It was really hard leaving him this morning. I thought it would feel just like I was going to work, and it didn't. It was way harder. Anyway, to top it all off, it's snowing. So now I'm faced with, is the snow going to get any worse? Am I going to be able to get there? And worse, am I going to be able to get back again? And I'm sure it's going to be fine, because it's not that much snow. But that's what we said last week, and then we nearly died. Like, literally, we nearly died. If you have not seen the video, you need to go watch the video, because it was terrifying. And I wasn't driving, and this time I would have to be driving. Let's get going. Yay! And let's get going! The snow is getting worse. It's snowing quite a lot now. I don't know if you can actually hear me over the drone of the motorway over there. But I've just pulled over, oh, well, not pulled over, I've stopped in the services. Oh, it's freezing, I'm gonna have to get back inside. Right. Alright, okay. I thought that'd be a nice change of scenery, but it is way too cold. So, the snow is getting worse and worse. We managed to speak to the organiser of the event we're going to, and they've said we can reschedule for another day. So basically, I've got to Milton Keynes, and now I'm gonna swing around and head home. But I get to go back to my baby, I get to go back to Chris. Oh, we get to snuggle up and have a nice family weekend. Minus like the 2 hours I've spent in the car this morning. It's not even snowing that heavily. Like, any of you that live in cold countries will just think we're crazy. It really is just a tiny bit of snow, and there isn't even anything settled on the ground here. I think you can see quite a bit. It's really not showing up very well on the camera. But believe me, there is more in real life than it looks on here. Either way, it's not actually that heavy, but I've started seeing like severe weather warning signs on the motorway, and I'm just really scared that I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be fine, there's gonna be no snow. We're gonna go and do the event, there probably won't be very much snow, and then I'm gonna turn around and come back tonight in the dark, at night time. Those two things kind of go hand in hand. And then it's gonna be really snowy and I'm not gonna be able to get home. And that's my biggest concern. Like, if it was just around the corner and we were just going out for the day and coming back, I wouldn't worry about it. I really don't want to be away tonight. So anyway, it is all sorted. I'm on my way home again now, and you would not believe how beautiful and sunny the weather is now. Like, there is not one bit of snow anywhere. You wouldn't believe the weather warnings. It is really windy though. I'm home. Hello. Hello.
You're not imagining things. It is a floating camera.
Wow. Because I knew that I was supposed to be somewhere else today and I've ended up being at home, it has been a complete bonus day. And I've had such a nice time relaxing without feeling like I should be doing other stuff. Really good just to completely chill out once in a while. And we've had tons of fun, haven't we? Yeah. Are you gonna crawl over? All of his most exciting toys. That is not crawling. You've just done it, baby boy.
Are you ready? Go on.
You can do it.
Go on.
No, it's too tired now.
It's not like that.
Too tired now. Hi.
Maybe if the camera's there. Go on. Go on.
The baby's watching
Too
me.
far away. Go on, you can do it. Go on. Go on.
Yeah, you're clapping yourself. So we didn't quite get around to making pancakes for tea last night, but we do have pancakes for breakfast this morning instead. Are you ready, Nathan? For banana pancakes? How amazing does that sound? They're a little bit too hot though still. And this one looks a little bit overdone, just ignore the dark edges on that one. Somehow, I don't think you're gonna mind. I think this little guy has learned that this bigger guy is sitting and waiting for bits to fall on the floor. I have a feeling he's just learned that he's in control and he can drop them. Yeah, are you feeding Shep? Does he like pancakes? We woke up this morning to all of the snow we were promised yesterday that we never got. So I think today is going to be a cuddly, stay inside sort of a day. What do you think? Yeah? Shall we just cuddle on the sofa? I think if any of that goes on in this house. There is no time for that. Babies don't allow cuddles on sofas. What babies do allow though is hours and hours of playing with trains. Hey? No? Oh, okay. Now we're not doing that. Whee! Still not very well today, are you, baby? You got a bit of a snotty nose? Yeah. You need to look at the camera? Go on. Do your best crawling. Oof.